Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yusuf. Please tell your full name, please.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You can call me MD Mina Al Munsur, and my nickname is Mina.
Oh. And now I tell you some question about the importance of English.
So I'll be happy or I'll be delighted to answer your questions. If you ask me some questions on the importance of learning English,
Okay. What do you think about the importance of English?
English is called the lingua franca. So if you learn English, it would be easier for us to communicate with others. And English is an international language, and this world is called global village. So if you know English, it would be easier for us to communicate with others. And the countries of the world have come closer to one another. And for this, they need to communicate. And if they know English, they would be able to communicate with one another very nicely. So for this, I think if English is very important for us to learn.
Do you think that sound knowledge in English is necessary for a good job?
I think so. A good command of English is very necessary for us to get a good job. If you know English well, it would be easier for you to get a good job. So I think it's very important for us to have a sound knowledge in English to get a good job. And those who are good at English, have what to say? It becomes very easier for them to get a good job.
Uh, do you think that English is a must for higher education?
The importance of learning English is very difficult to describe, and it's very important. So if you like to get higher education, it would be very important for us to get a sound knowledge in English. If we have the knowledge, it would be easier for us to get higher education. The world is called the age of technology or information. So if we have some knowledge or a good command of knowledge, it would be easier for us to dwell in the field of technology and in the field of information. So I think it's very important.
Uh, why is English so important?
Actually, these days, without learning English, you won't be able to think of a modern life. So, if you communicate with others, if you like to scroll Facebook or YouTube or what to say or Google, you have to know English well. So, if you know English well, it would be easier for you to earn a lot of knowledge through Google or from the source of Google.
Why is English essential in the field of science and technology?
Actually, if you don't have much knowledge in English, you won't be able to be good at science and technology because most of the book have been written in English in the field of science and technology. So if you have the knowledge of there's some good knowledge of English, it would be easier for you to learn science and technology. So I think it's important for us to learn English to do well in the field of science and technology.
My next question and last question, what will happen if we don't know English?
Actually, if you don't know English, you won't be able to get a good job. You know it very well that the institutions or organizations find out those employees who can speak English the standard form in the standard form. If they don't know English, they can't be recruited in these organizations. So if you fail English, we won't be able to keep with the modern world. So if we like to keep with the modern world, to keep pace with the modern world, we'll have to learn English. So to keep pace with the modern world, so English is a must for us. So we shouldn't ignore it at all because it's called the lingua franca that I told you earlier. So it's very important to communicate with others, to acquire knowledge in field of science, technology, information. So English is a must. So we can't ignore it at all. So it's very important for us to learn English. So we shouldn't fail to learn English. We should come out successful by learning English to make a difference in our life.
My question is end. No more today. See you soon. Till then, Assalamu
Yeah,
alaikum.
thank you very much for interviewing me. So I'm very grateful to you as you have interviewed me very nicely. So inshallah, hopefully you will interview me in the next time.
Bye.
Uh, Assalamu alaikum.